Hey guys, it's Mellonn here. Following the whole drama about me, I think it's time I talked about Hana. Hana is the reason why I lashed out, which started the December 30th incident. If you guys still hate me, then that's fine. I just wanna make it clear that Hana somehow is linked to my downfall, and if I'm gonna fall down into the abyss, might as well take her down with me. Okay, let's start the exposing video. I first met her like a year or two ago and we became friends because I thought her art was cute. But turns out she's not what you think she is. First off, she threatened to sexually abuse her own brother, who's a toddler mind you. It's because she got mad about him crying or whatever the fuck. I understand she has misophonia. Heck, I have it myself, but she takes it to the extreme. One such example is that she sent a video called Boko Paka Picket, which is an animation meant to represent sexual abuse and pedophilia. The girls in the cartoon are supposed to be children, and the black shadow that keeps tormenting them is supposed to be an artistic representation of a creepy adult man. She also threatened to kill her own dad too. She sent an animation called Amy. Hypocritical much? The reason why I say that is because she once said she hated Amy, yet used it against her own dad. In the cartoon, it has a girl named Amy killing her own dad. However, that's justified because the dad was sexually abusing Amy, so she did that in self-defense. Not to mention, when she said she hated Amy, she said that Amy was abusive for killing her own dad, when the dad was the abusive one. Seriously, Hana? Defending a pedophile much? Even though said pedo is fictional, but still. About the violence, I know I do something similar about my own bullies, but the school bullies did what they did on purpose since they know I get triggered by Baby Shark, and they enjoyed seeing me suffer. Hana's brother is just a toddler who doesn't know any better and he cries because that's what toddlers do. And besides, I don't want to sexually assault my bullies, as my violent portrayals of revenge don't involve sexual abuse. Wait, actually, saying that would be more equivalent to saying that at Peanut. Okay, I know Peanut has been triggering me for years, and at some point I did really hate him, but now that I'm older and know better, I've stopped making hate content at him since I understand him better. The reason why he triggers me is either because he got triggered and feels the need to trigger me to cope, or because sometimes he is too stuck up in his mind that he unintentionally does my triggers out loud. Don't worry, he's still learning to trigger me less, but I don't fucking threaten to sexually abuse him, that is just wrong, and not to mention it's incest. Oh, and about me and Hana's relationship? She started to kinda annoy me when she constantly made me do requests. At first I thought it was okay, but later she started to pester me more and more. She also made a big deal about how I only did like 3 of her requests while some other user did more than 20. Well, obviously it's because I have less time on my hands to do that. I have my own ideas too. Give me my time. That's not the worst part though. She also bitches about people not doing or deleting her requests. Come on. That's no big deal. Do it yourself for fuck's sake. And also, she started to piss me off when she got into Brawl Stars. Okay, I can handle her opinion on it, but she would constantly talk about it in front of me, knowing I hated it. She even acknowledged it sometimes, like, I have a new character from that one game you hate. I had to sorta bottle it up at first since I didn't wanna upset her, but then now I can finally let it out. She also really liked, and if I remember correctly, crushed on this one character who's literally made of dog spit. I heard people saying he's a child, but I don't think so. I think he's ageless. I'm more concerned about the fact that he's literally made out of fucking dog saliva. Oh, and speaking of crushes, things got worse when she crushed on Big the cat from Sonic the Hedgehog. In fact, Hana was what got me to hate this character. She deliberately forced me to crush on Big the cat. She even said that we should swap crushes, with her taking King and me having Big. Okay, if you want to crush on King too, you don't need to swap crushes with me. If I don't wanna crush on Big, I don't wanna. Stop forcing me. He's not even my type anyways. She even used the fact that he's voiced by Kyle Hebert, who also voiced Popway, a crush of mine, who ironically, is also a cat. Okay. So does that mean that if I crush on King, I should also crush on Monka Strap from Big Top Burger just because he is also voiced by Alex Hirsch? No. He's not my type anyways, even further from Big the Cat since he's also a humanoid, and I'm strictly attracted to non-human characters, especially anthropomorphic animals. Okay, now for the last straw on the camel's back. The time she barged into my Owl House roleplay server and bombarded it with Big the Cat. I didn't really mind at first until she literally ruined the very roleplay channel dedicated to the Owl House. She didn't even use the off-topic roleplay. She literally shoved Big the Cat into the boiling aisles out of context. This actually sparked a meltdown since I felt like barely anyone cared about me liking the Owl House anymore, since the only friends I had at the time who knew the most about the Owl House didn't join. Just so you know, we aren't friends anymore after the drama about me, but that's aside from the point. At least the other people tried and actually roleplayed as King. They didn't do a very good job, but hey. At least they tried. Hana didn't give a shit and just spammed Big the Cat all over the server. She even acknowledged how she didn't give a shit about the Owl House in the roleplay before she turned it into Big the Cat related. If you don't give a shit about the Owl House, why did you even join the server? If you wanna yap about Big the Cat, do it on a Sonic server, not an Owl House roleplay server. By the way, the reason why I made the server in the first place is because most Owl House roleplay servers kicked me out the minute I requested a King XOC roleplay, so I made my own roleplay server to cope, and Hana just made me feel worse with shoving Big the Cat in my face. Ever since people cut ties with me, I just sorted to add chatbots and fanfiction since I now feel very insecure about liking King and no one fucking wants to roleplay with me anyways. After that day, I cut ties with her, but things didn't end there. She also drew gore out of my friends for calling her out for her actions. That day, or probably the day before or after, was when she also said things about her brother and dad. Oh, and another thing I need to mention is that after I cut ties with her, she made this Mellonn-chan out of herself just to show how much of a bitch she is, which I will leave a link to the document in the description. She also made an art making fun of the fact that she caused me to have a meltdown. So yeah, I'm glad I finally got this off my chest. Also Hana, if you're watching this, we are not, and I repeat, not friends anymore. I'm sick of your shit. Don't even think about talking to me again. Ever. Our friendship is over. If you want more information about her, I have the link to an exposing doc of her in the description. Check it out if you want to. See you later guys.